Hello everybody, Khambrel Marshall, KPRC2 meteorologist. Lots going on out there. The same sort of pattern we've had over the last several days with these showers and storms popping up. Looking outside right now, outside of our window at KPRC2, tracking and watching a number of things. More big storms today. The weekend will start to see a slow dry out, and then next week, dry and warm, I'm afraid. Here's a look at the live radar, the Storm Tracker 2 radar. See where the biggest area of storms are? Yeah, off to the west of us. We were looking at this during the midday show here, and there's reason for that as well. What we're seeing here is a special weather statement now that says going to expire at about 1:30. Special weather statement means gusting up to maybe 40 miles an hour is not just severe category, but still maybe have some small hail with that as well. As a result of that, total strikes, 370 strikes in that one small area there. So we can see that that is a potent storm. Look where we are to the north. College Station, lightning associated with that. Not really severe, but strong, coming up with about 113 lightning strikes. It continues to move to the west, sliding further south, Navasota to Brenham. You see those areas of purple. That's where the chance is for some small hail associated with it, down to Belleville, then down to Columbus near Interstate 10. We saw some storms forming near Sealy earlier today. That's an example of how the unstable atmosphere is influencing all of these storms. Look off to the east here as well, to Liberty County and off to the farther to the east of Jefferson County and Beaumont. They're having some heavy downpours there right now. Don't see severe, but just heavy downpours, which really, quite frankly, we could use. But look at the big picture here, and you see the broad area of storms that we'll be dealing with, and we'll see this all throughout the afternoon. We'll see it on the downside as we go to the evening hours, but we see a recurrence of it for tomorrow. Look at the resolution, the future track model. It's not really initializing really greatly to the south, but it is initializing on the areas near Brenham right now. We put this in motion through 5 o'clock. We still see some heavy downpours throughout the area, including some areas where you see purple, which means there should be some hail associated with that. Getting a little bit of a break as we go into the Friday night football time period, thankfully. Maybe some delays getting some of those started. And then by Saturday afternoon, we see another big line of storms coming in here. And as those storms exit, we see some drier air coming in on the backside of that, which will make Sunday not too bad. Rainfall totals through Sunday. Our future track models looking at the rain amounts, saying maybe a half an inch to maybe an inch, but not where we are. And I don't trust this, because yesterday we had 2 inches at Bush Intercontinental, and it's not out of the question. Some areas, some of those small storms could bring some more of those same amounts of rain. Here's Lee, Hurricane Lee, still a hurricane moving toward Halifax, Nova Scotia. The broad area, in terms of the main hit, is going to be to the north of Maine, but the storm surges and the wind associated with it could be a problem for Boston and Nantucket and those areas as well. So they're on the lookout for this storm this weekend. For us this afternoon, we're talking about temperatures going not very high today, mid to upper 80s, with those rain chances sticking around through 6 to 8 o'clock before they start to die down. And over the next 10 days, you look at the trend here, drying out after we get through tomorrow, going into Sunday, first home game of the Texans, by the way. Then we see those temperatures going right back up again. Yeah, sorry about that. Don't blame the messenger for the message, but that's the trend going forward. Be careful out there where you are right now. Some of those storms could be on the heavy side, and lightning associated with those as well could be a problem, so stay safe.